Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I just want to say thanks to Allah for giving me an opportunity for making this video. Secondly, salam and salawat for our Prophet Muhammad who bring us from the darkness to the lightness. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Qalbi. I'm from English Education Department. And in this video, I'll tell you about rules in the word stress. Okay. First, I will tell you 3 ground rules relating with word stress. There are 3. First, one word can only have one stress. So, when we articulate the English words, the words generally only have one stress, like in every syllable in the word. Like if the word have 3 syllables, the stress will be put in the first, middle, or in the last. And second rules, the stress is only in the vowels, not in the consonants. And the last, word stress is complicated in English, so many an expert formulate stress rules to help the learners of English understand where to place the stress, so we can make sounds in a good way, like that. And of course, in every rule there is exception. Yeah. So there are 8 rules, and in that rules sometimes has exceptions. Okay. I'll tell you. The first rules is 2 syllables nouns and adjective. Okay. And this rules, the general rule, the 2 syllables in the word, the stress is mostly placed on the first syllable. Okay. To make it clear, I'll give you an example. Like in the word table, there are 2 syllables and that, and we stress in the first syllable, like tay, in the part tay, so we pronounce table. Same with silver, princess, people, heaven, like that. And in the word adjective word, I give you example in the word perfect, happy, future, special, and ugly. So we stress in the first syllable. Okay. And this rule, the exceptions in the word in the word hotel. In that word, we stress the word in the last syllable, and that from a noun, and for the adjective we I give you example in word extreme. So we give a stress in the second syllable. Okay. Next I'll give you the next rule, that is 2 syllables verb and preposition. And this general rule, the stress is mostly put on the second syllable. To make it clear again, I'll give you an example. Like in the word appear, there are 2 syllables. And we put stress in the second syllable. Appear. Again, believe, impress, promote, and for preposition, about, without, between, like that. So we we give stress in the second syllable. And for this, the exceptions, like in the word welcome, happen, whisper, weekend. So this is an exception word. Okay, next, the next rules: words which are both a noun and verb. And for this, the general rule, many words in English have words that spell alike, but they're different. Like when we articulate it, depend what we want to use. Like it can be used as a noun, and it also can be used as a verb. Okay, an example: in the word conduct, it's for noun, and the syllable, as I said before, if it is noun, the stress put in the first syllable, and if it is a verb, the stress put in the second syllable. Okay, if it is we want to use for a noun, we can say conduct, but if we want to use this word become a verb, we should stress in the second syllable, like conduct. Okay, noun, attribute, combat, and combat, conflict and complete, like that. And the next rule: 3-syllable words ending in er or li. Okay, the general rules in English, we sometimes if we have 3 syllables to say, we the endings sometimes in the er or li. So in this rules, the syllables word is mostly in the word er and li, the stress is put in the first syllable. Actually, er and li, it's called suffix. Okay, an example: in the word cheerleader, we put the stress in the first syllable. And next, caretaker, like that. And again, for the word li, the example is like family, or properly, like that. There are an exceptions again in these rules, like in the word assembly. In this word, the stress put in the second syllable. Okay, next, the rule about words ending easy and turn. Okay, the general rules, when we want to articulate the words of English, the stress is mostly placed on the second to the last syllables of the word. So when we want to make this word to have a good pronunciation, we should count, because if we don't count, sometimes we don't make a good pronunciation. Okay, in this word, I'll give you an example: electronic. So second to the last syllable, electronic. And the example again: scientific, thief, in the part thief, like that. And again, in the word comprehension, or supervision, like that, in the part V, in the syllable V. And next, I'll give you the next rule, that is words ending in C, T, V, G, and R. In this general rule, when we are going to pronounce words that end in the affix C, T, V, G, and of course I'll also include. Okay, the first example I'll give you. Okay, before that, if I don't say, the stress is put in the third syllable. Yeah, mostly the third syllable to the last one. Okay, I'll give you an example, like in the word consistency. That is the third from the last, like C and cis can. So in the words, in the syllable cis, consistency, and again predictivity and professional. And there is an example in the exception of all, like in the word environmental. So the syllable is in the second syllable to the last. In the department, like environmental, like that. Or again, I'll give you an example again to make it clearer. Like in the word instrumental, like that. Okay, next, in the next rules, compound nouns are made by two nouns. In this general rules, in English, the native speakers use compound noun words when they are talking. So the compound word is a combination of two or more words that indicate a single unit of meaning. There are three kinds of compound nouns. First, solid or close compound nouns, connected or hyphenated compound nouns, and last,